Whoa. I did a video. I got some. I'm charging my phone again, so I'm gonna try to make it charge so it won't charge faster. So it won't lose the battery faster. Um, y'all, I went to Google more about Voodoo and R. Kelly besides what Layla Lynn was talking about and the urine, and that's a song called "Slow Wine for Me, Wine for Me, Wine for Me, Wine for Me, Wine." Put your voodoo on me and curse me, girl. So something that he says in that. So in the second verses after the chorus, he mentions voodoo and put a curse on me. Now, usually when you write music, and I've written music before, I have never published it. You use metaphors, but I don't think it's a metaphor. After looking at Layla Lynn's video and reading about that voodoo, urine, they use voodoo and menstrual blood and semen, cum, whatever to control the lover. Yes. So this is scary. I had to be investigated again, be Inspector Gadget, okay? Again, because the truth of the matter is, this dude did say, and he said Jamaica. And remember, later Lynn's video, she said that the sister Sex Me Escaping from Daddy, whatever it's called, book is Amazon banned. Um, it was a Jamaican woman. There was some witch doctor, some godmother, a voodoo priestess from Jamaica, and woo, and it's about a Jamaican woman. He go down to Jamaica and he go Mexico, he go overseas, and go go overseas. It's for the culture. He said American, Jamaican, mix the culture together. Yes. Now you think it's about love, but after looking at Layla Lynn's child and reading about how urine and just body fluids is used to control somebody in voodoo, ooh, this is scary. So I'm gonna leave. I got things to do. This is so powerful. It's powerful, y'all. This is too powerful. What is your thoughts about this? Do you think that song actually? And I would love to meet the sister who made that book and see that Slow Wine was about her. It had to. About the witch doctor. Was she a fine witch doctor? You know what I'm saying? Or just an old lady? Because you know what I'm saying? Because you describe her as unattractive, but we don't see that on the video. Of course, nothing on the video of Slow Mind. But when I heard, when I saw, I had to listen to the lyrics without the video, and then look at the video, and he's in Jamaica, and he got some fine sisters. I swear, it had me on a voodoo spell. Some fine sisters. Woo! Fine sisters. Like, damn, fine sisters. God dog. Damn. Anyway, some fine sisters. And he said in that second verse, after the chorus, that he said, "Put your voodoo on me, baby," something like that, and curse me with your something like that. And I said, "Whoo!" I said, "Oh, that's scary." And they said that on the Survivor R. Kelly, that his songs are real and is about the victims too. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And actually, it does make sense because age ain't nothing but a number, and now ain't nothing but a thing. Yeah, and he had married Leah, okay? Never change. And that's scary. That's scary. When he writes songs, Abedekafai that said it in Survivor R. Kelly that he saw Michael Jordan flying. That's why he put the metaphors together into the song Abedekafai. And then a lot of somebody calling for me and remind me of my G. I mean, I haven't rushed everything, but a lot of his songs, majority of his songs about his experience, especially with the victims, especially with young girls, not young women. They're not 18, they're not women, okay? They are young girls, they're the teenage girls, they're minors, okay? When they turn 18, they're not minors, okay? Let's get that straight, okay? He's in young women. Because if it's women 18 legally, they say that he's guilty of. No, I don't. If you're 18 older, you're adult. I'm sorry, I don't care anybody say. I turned 18 back in '97. I was grown. I thank God that morning before I went in the shower. I feel like Jan Jackson control. Okay, um, but the problem is he was going with girls underage, and and doing things with them. But my question is, besides the parents that kind of pimped them out or didn't, it was naive, whatever the case might be, where were the girls who at the high school he gonna hang out with. Cause see to me they came from broken homes. A lot of these phone homes, the homes at Chicago are broken, and it says a lot. And I just did a video about how Black lives don't matter about the arcade. You know, when I'm talking about the people's mentality, yeah, they don't matter to the people in the areas of the area where the Chicago, because where were these girls' daddy? Well, the mom, why they allow, you know, these are runaway girls, girls who abuse themselves, you know, and it's sad. This is a sad dynamic. And you hear cases of kids who've been come from broken homes, abused, and they get abused by those who take care of them, go to foster homes, like CPS, take them to a foster home, and they're raped and abused there after being abused by their parents and so-called. Oh Lord, it's a sad. And they're back there, it's mostly minority kids. I'm calling it. It's not just they're white kids, but it's mostly minority target kids. Where are the NAACP and the LULAC and Urban League? You know, when it gets a motivation category in 1990s, like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, excuse me. But this here, it's like solid. And you have them taking drugs, medication that make them worse. Like I said about in LA with the black and brown situation with the gangs. The revive those OGs, but one time they was younger back in the 70s and early 80s. Dr. Jolie West, when they made crack cocaine in UCLA. I found more recently that it's even very true with CIA and Bush and Reagan and Nixon mess. Okay, and going to Nicaragua, bringing the cocaine. And Ricky Ross, Ricky Ross was talking. I mean, Ricky Ross was talking about that. And you know, they said about the CIA didn't like the fact they had the Black Panthers in Chicano, you know, the young lords, what's it called, the brown birds, you know, who was trying to fight the system. They used gangs and drugs to stop those young people, you know, baby boomers, or the our parents, because I'm 39 years old, to stop them from doing what they're doing to get them in drugs. And these families are African Hispanic in the area. Dr. Jody West did get them some drugs, special dudes, and violence centers to make them worse. That's why the OGs are worse than they was in prison. Not just something we're having in prison, they in violent centers, they taking drugs. It will be for antidepressants and trying to, you know, heal them, and they not heal them. That's scary. You know, a racist psychology. So that's why you have them, besides men going to the military and have access to weapons to kill and sell in the community, you have folks already in violence centers. Back in the day, in Dr. Jody Wilson was alive, giving the dog medication so they can target and recruit young people who don't have no fathers and stuff. It's just sad to see that. It is. So R. Kelly, his target, in my opinion, I believe it's a fact, but I'm just saying because I wasn't there, was broken sisters from broken homes who didn't have dads or mothers at that high school, because there's no in hell, if she came from a nuclear family, that allow R. Kelly to have access to her. Of course, Aaliyah, but that was through her uncle. And Aaliyah's uncle, who's Glass Knight's husband, ex-husband, they broken up. And he was working with R. Kelly. He trusts, you know, R. Kelly with her. And I guess he assumed that R. Kelly was trustworthy. And no, he wasn't. He wasn't trustworthy. He was sick. He went to Aaliyah, and you know, Aaliyah sure was. And when she was back in '94, she was 15, I was turning 15 that year, and she didn't want to mention her age. Cause I guess she 13, is she 14? I asked that question. She fine. Ooh, my age, and we found out she was 15, and she was born in. But one thing I noticed that she got married in August, and she said May, and I just think her birthday was in May, but her birthday's in January. And she had a song called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, and that's scary. That's scary. He actually produced that song, and in the front cover, it was saying Law Jamar, and DJ Flat was saying she front in the background is him like creeping, like looking at her, and that's like, oh, that's scary. That's scary. But Barry, her uncle, don't seem to be trustworthy too. I do believe that Aaliyah was murdered. When Mary J. Blige said that, yeah, I think it has to do with this R. Kelly situation, and also too with Barry, because Barry company was broke. JoJo, the white Native American woman, you know, had issues with trying to get her music put out, and I did a video about that too. And I think that he had something to do with the murder because they said that the pilot had no experience. Then too, Black Hawk was not a good company. It was a lot of dirt in there. And then they said, I did not know that they went to an island in Bahamas where there was hardly no food, something like that I saw on there on some video about that. I'm like, what? Because they posted, but Virgin Records supposed to provide everything for, you know what I'm saying? They was all on BET, acting like they was happy. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think it was a sacrifice. Not no Illuminati. I don't believe that Illuminati mess. But I believe that when Mary J. Blige said it was a murder, and I see why her career, even Mary J. Blige's career went down. I'm sorry, I'm starting to see that. And even with her ex-husband. But my question, why we go Jimmy Ivan? I understand Dr. Dre helped you produce your music, and let's get it crunk, and saying she was Interscope and them, saying Drake, the Drake and stuff. But that man, Jimmy Ivan, ain't no good either. Okay? Jimmy Ivan no good. Y'all know how I feel about Death Row Records. See why the white god, so-called white god of Eminem is more popular. And I found out that Eminem didn't have to do no endorsements. All the others of color who acting as saying rappers had to do endorsements and Sprite. That's why they got paid. Eminem didn't have to do none of that. Wow, this industry here is crazy. But I'm starting to look at it with a blind eye. I see why. And sometimes you know how you get mad as a person who want to be inspired actress and a model that I never got signed. I'm glad I never got signed. Now I look back and no wonder like God would protect me from an industry that was tough and racist, not racist, but also spiritually evil. I mean, not all the industry is bad, but the major people were evil. And I see why when I went to Neil Hammond, I'll go ahead and say in my age in 2017, went audition before I started working at the Super Bowl as security. Audition, I think it was right after the Super Bowl or before here in Houston, 2017. And the white woman, not this family who's in charge of Neil Hammond, and she went there to my audition, but her intern said I did good. The white woman told me straight up on the phone, "This is not for you." And Neil Hammond said, yes, she did say that, and I was upset, and I said, "Oh, bitch." I didn't say it to her face, but I was like, but I kind of now looking that some things is not all that great in there in the industry, and when and I look back at the Leah's death, and everybody said that Beyonce took her spot because she was dating Jay Z, and I think that also Leah dated Jay Z too. It's talk about Jay Z took Beyonce Brown, um, we call it virginity at 15. That's scary too. But I'm starting to see that as well. And, Dame is not fool with Jay Z anymore, and over that Laura, whatever name it, Cohen situation. But I saw how our rappers, I wrote the part two, part one, that they said that Eminem didn't have to do no endorsements or no sponsorships. He didn't have to do none of that stuff. He shouldn't. He didn't have to. They said he didn't have to do that. Hell, Jimmy Ivan made him to the superior of the rap industry. That's why. He knows the end. Talking about, he said the word nigga recently, but he don't be saying the word nigga on his music. He don't talking about, he might be talking about killing his mama or something like that. And because the mama was abusive and neglected. I'm not saying it's okay, but I understand that situation when your so-called caretaker turned against you, okay? And I know it's wrong to say that, but it is what it is. It's what the scandal they created. But, see, I'm talking about gangster rap. That's not which that's why he's able to sell as a white artist. And I noticed that, but when it comes to a brother, they talk about nigga, bitch, hoe, and gangster rap, and fuck this and this and that. It's everything stereotypical. But Eminem curses, but he don't rarely say that he have got caught saying the word nigga. But he doesn't talk about that. It's mostly mainstream, and you have white rappers liking his music, and he made money like Elvis rock and roll. So I'm starting to see him as a coachable. I mean, I do see his coachable, and I'm glad that David Mays and Vizino called his ass out. And here in Houston, Karina from South Park Coalition, and but like I say, this industry is very, very evil. Not all of it. I think every industry has its evil because they deal with human beings. But just looking at this R. Kelly, the Chris Stokes, the Harvey Weinstein, the Charlie Sheen, and them framing Michael Jackson and the sex. It's just so much going on, and then you hear lyrics. You think it's a metaphor because anything you do art, you do metaphors, but no, this is literal message. When this dude said voodoo, put your voodoo on me in slow wine, woo, and we have Layla Lynn just did a video about this sister, and I want to get that book. Wherever she said that book at, I want to get that book. And she said that this Jamaican woman putting voodoo and to get her urine. Ooh, and this dude was in Jamaica talking about put your voodoo on me and slow on me, baby. Why me? And had me singing a song. I ain't trying to give him no clout and no credit. But if he wasn't nasty and dirty and doing all this stuff and being abusive to people, I would have liked this song actually because it has a groove to the beat and it has the ooh the damn sister. Woo, damn. I'm like damn. And then but when you actually look at the background of this, it's creepy. It's just creepy because now on Survivor R. Kelly, a lot of his music was defining sex abuse with women and girls. I can't sit here and sit by that. No wonder I got sick after the sex tape. I never saw the tape. I saw a clip, like on YouTube, someone take a picture of the man, but it looks just like him. And I'm glad Lord Jamar told DJ Flag, Killer Kill, and I'm gonna bring skin tone in this. R. Kelly is lighter skin tone, not extremely light. Okay, I don't know about coming and debating with the color police people, melanin police people, but he's lighter than what's his name, Killer Kill. Killer Kill is dark skin. R. Kelly is caramel skin, my skin tone. Okay, actually, and I'm gonna bring color. That's how he was able to sell. I don't care if anybody say just like Jeremy was extremely lighter than him. Yes, in the 90s, lighter brown complexion, the camel complexion was considered light skin. Like I said, with Whitney Houston back in the earlier and with Michael Jackson before his skin tone got in that bit lighter because he wasn't no dog color either. And that was marketable. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? And R. Kelly was able to sell. You know what I'm saying? You had the dark skin ones like Aaron Hall, and I even said that Aaron Hall, I miss you. And he cut his hair out. But I said, you trying to cut, because R. Kelly and Montel Williams, who also camera skin, was rocking bald haircuts. Of course, Michael Jordan, that's sports. But in media, Montel Williams, the talk show host, and then R. Kelly, like in 1994, started rocking a bald hair, okay, bald haircuts. And then you had the Aaron Hall, and I said, stop trying to, I said it when I used to watch it on BET, on VSO, stop trying to imitate, because that's when my bias called for you when R. Kelly's at the beach, okay? Because that's when 12 play, I don't forget 12 play, I'm forgetting we played 12 play in school, middle school. And what happened is, I Miss You came out in 94. And I like the song, but I said, dude, stop copycatting R. Kelly. You cut your hair bald singing R&B, trying to be a dark skinned version of R. Kelly. And I even said it when I was 14, 15 years old. I'm like, stop trying to copycat that man. Okay? But that's when brothers started rocking the bald hair, when you had Montel Williams and R. Kelly, a lot of other brothers went bald, you know what I'm saying, cutting their hair bald. I'm calling like it is. The fade, the Caesar fade, and everything, because everybody started rocking a flat tie, so I'm forgetting them doggone days back in the 1990s. Folks don't know these styles, okay? Then you had the white dudes putting the Caesar fade in Spanish dudes and bald. That's called in the other men, Asia. That's called like it is on this channel. I'm called like it is, all right? So, because white dudes had to be careful rocking a bald haircuts back then because everybody thought you was a skinhead. I never forget there was a dude, last name Martin, he was part white, part Mexican. And he was being bullied at school because the brother, because he's like a white, and him like he's part Hispanic. The statistical look. The brother at school in Arkansas somewhere, it was on Montel Williams' show back in 1994, thought he was a skinhead, thought he was racist. Because right after Clinton days, that's when you start seeing more like white supremacy, like you said, people grew up, the white supremacy grew at the Obama, but right there, race was a big time back in the 90s. Race, you heard race everywhere you go, especially when the OJ trial came in, okay? And that's how I know, because I jump on the bandwagon because people using race to find my dog. I ain't play that man scared. That's why I want my multiracial heritage and everything else. So, right during that time, I was in ninth grade. I forget that name for a white looking dude. He part Hispanic, part Atlantean, part Mexican, part Puerto Rican, something, but part Mexican, whatever, from Arkansas, and like a white dude. And he had with a bald hairstyle in middle school or either ninth grade, high school, and the brother had was picking on him, beating him up, and bullying him, and he apologized to him on Montana. We don't forget watching them. So the bald hairstyle started coming in when these when the brother started rocking a bald hairstyle, then you had the white dude, the Mexican, Hispanic dudes, Puerto Rican, whatever. Then you had the white dude doing it. So they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't understand that, okay? Let's be real. Because back in the day, a few people back in the 80s and early 90s rocked the bald hairstyle. Unless you're a bald head and you can't grow no hair, okay? But you had the Montel Williams. Yeah, I'm be real with y'all, okay? I'm an old man. I'll be 40 this year. Listen to Uncle Zach. Listen to those who young, who were babies, who wasn't born at the time because you wouldn't know about them doggone days. Because your parents might tell you whatever, grandpa, whatever. So what happened is, I noticed that, and that, I'm not going to be real with y'all, by R. Kelly being lighter brown complected, it did sell. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that shade up to high yellow, like Elder Barge, was the thing. Of course, the dark skinned brothers, like, Wesley Snipes and Michael Jordan and Armor Epps, they was getting big too, okay? They was getting big too. I'm called like it is. But light brown complexion in the 80s and early 90s and up to high yellow, and light around skin tone like Al B. Shore and Christopher Williams, that was big. And R. Kelly, his hair was different, kinky hair, that caramel complexion was marked to them sisters. And I'm gonna call it like it is. I mean, it is what it is. So when you say that he's on the tape, and you see Kelly Kell, Kelly Kell is dark skin. That's the dark brown is dark skin to us. That's what the African came on looking on the ship, okay? A pure African, okay? He not pure, of course, but let's be real. So when I said, wait a minute. When you see Kelly Kell, I said, wait a minute. They just in skin tones. Our cat lighter skin compared to Kitty Cat. They didn't know in hell. They didn't know in hell that there's Kitty Cat in that tape. Now I ain't see it tape. I ain't trying to go jail. And what's the name? Star Jones. She said on the view back in 2002. If anybody get caught the black market with that tape, so I said no, my record clean. I ain't trying to get involved with that mess. But I saw clips. Like, they show a picture of the person, not the actual act. A picture, and that dude looks like R. Kelly. Does not look like no Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat is dark skinned. Now maybe some white people who racist, not all, but the ones who think all of us look like, we got their DNA in us, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's why we come in different shades of hair texture. Me stupid, like they told Ken Moore that there was Beyonce and Obama inauguration. I wish she would put it on TV. So who's these white people to be clown? They thought Ken Moore was Beyonce at Obama inauguration. And y'all know she light skinned compared to talking about Beyonce, not Ken. Ken dark skin was long. She had natural long hair, but Beyonce is like y'all. Ooh, Lord, these are people. That's why I advocate who like dog whatever on my channel to educate these dumb people. So yeah, if it was some precious, white, uneducated, racist people with money or no money, trailer or suburban, whatever, who was on trial, they would not tend to believe R. Kelly and say, yeah, they look like R. Kelly, kind of hide the one drop and put the one drop mentality up here, but on my show we debunked the one drop rule on my channel, and I was on that on purpose because, excuse me, we don't all look alike, and we do have your DNA. There's no way I'm gonna say I'm your cousin, nowhere in hell that is there's R. Kelly because Kelly is dark skinned. What's his name is caramel, light brown, like medium light brown complected dude talking about R. Kelly. There's no way they two different complexions. Do that mixed DNA in their family tree. There's no way in hell. Hello. Now you see why I advocate multiracial identity to educate the ignorant, the choose to be ignorant trash. We're gonna cut it all. Okay, so I would have told y'all right behind. Just like if he said that the other brother, what's the one, the green eyes is locked up. R. Kelly is not dark skinned with no damn green eyes. That's his other brother. And I said, here we go, mixed it because he came out dark like an African, but light eyes like a white man. Okay, that's that white did in their family tree. There's no way in hell that's not him on tape. No way in hell. Y'all give me nothing. We all look alike. No, the hell we all don't look alike in United States record because we're mixed. Okay? We have different shades, hair textures. There's no way in hell. Okay, now if he had a brother with the same complexion as his, and yes, then it'll make sense in features. But there's no hell you got a difference. The two brothers that I have seen, because I only see two brothers, are darker than him. One with green eyes, contacts, that's a white DNA, and one with dark eyes. R. Kelly is lighter than both of them. So there's no way in hell that's on the table. I would on that tape. I would told y'all I with that baby if I was on that trial. Whoo! I clown all them folks in that doggone courtroom. You sure I would. You don't have to be no Marshall Clark and no doggone what's the name OJ's lawyers is not here no more. With Johnny Cocker up here, I'll be 10 times worse than both of them too. Okay, the truth of the matter is that is not them. And like I said, I didn't see the tape. I saw a picture of R. Kelly in, they show a scene of it. It's all on the internet. And I said, that is not it's not Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly is dark skin, dark brown. Dark brown. That dude is lighter than dark brown. Talking about R. Kelly. Thank you. That lighter shade. He ain't pale, not no high yellow Drake color, but it's still not no dark chocolate. God dog it. Okay. I was told, and then he said the other R. Kelly, unless he had some green contacts and lighten his skin tone, if he was his other complexion, there's no way in hell a guy tan, got darker to get some and put green contacts. If you went got a tan and got darker to look like his brother with some green contacts, then yeah, I can understand. But no, that's not him either. Thank you, baby. Y'all on particular on cut. Thank you. I'll tell it like it is on my channel. There's no way in hell them two brothers are him. One, they both dark skin, true dark skin, dark brown, dark brown. R. Kelly's not dark brown. He's cameo. He's a lighter brown complexion dude. Those two brothers, one with green eyes, naturally, no contacts, that said white DNA, and the other one with dark eyes. There's no way it can be them two. Hello? No way in hell. And anyone say that it's Bruce Kelly. That's the one with green eyes and dark skin, natural. No contacts, all natural, okay? All not dark skin. So all y'all talking about no dark skin folks cannot have no green eyes. That debunk your argument because I know dark skin, naturally light eyes, dark skin people. Hello, yes I do. I know some natural because I had a homie, dark skin, and he was getting them sisters. He sure was. He was green eyes and dark skin. And I bet you be getting them sisters. Yeah, he was getting them sisters. Thank you. And Eric Bishop is dark skin with green eyes. So please stop with that mess that only higher, lighter brown skin camera can have light eyes now because they're mixed in. No, there are dark skinned people with naturally blue eyes and green eyes. Yes, okay. And what's the name? Bruce Kelly proves that poor. Hello, that's not no, they don't contact them, they do eyes, that's his natural eyes. That's that white DNA, that mixed ancestry they have. I told you we mix, okay? Hello. Besides, R. Kelly been lighter than him, so they know that these two cannot be his brother. But you had to get some gullible, racist, uneducated, with money or no money, white racist people calling on the trial to say that because they think something. I ain't talking about. I say all white people are the ones who choose to be individually. They think we all look like, and then they don't know. They don't all look like. They don't want us to be the same clout, same privilege because we have white DNA, and they use white DNA as a status quo in this country, called like it is. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. But no, that Voodoo, y'all, listen to that song, Whiny. Yeah, he talking about do Voodoo. Ooh, baby. I said, wait a minute, I said, woo, Voodoo.